Hi children, this is the video regarding the decimals. Okay, the persons who missed the class of decimals, you can see the explanation here. Okay, let's start the chapter decimals. What are decimals? I think you already studied in your last class, 4th class and 5th class. You already familiar with the what are the decimals and all. Okay, let us start with some basics and we'll proceed with the operations of the decimals. Okay, first one is what are decimal numbers? What are decimal numbers? The numbers which are used to represent smaller than 1 unit are called decimal numbers. Okay, let us see a small example. What is this? This is a chocolate, right? This is one whole chocolate. But when you are trying to eat this chocolate, 10 friends came to you and they're looking at you. Then what you have to do? You have to break this one chocolate to 10 pieces. Okay, you have to break this chocolate to 10 pieces. Then only you can give this chocolate to all of your friends. Okay, you breaked it into 10 pieces and you distributed those 10 pieces to your friends. Now can you tell me each person got how much chocolate? See, if you are having 10 chocolates, you can give one chocolate to one person. But you are having only one chocolate. Then how can you give you one chocolate to 10 friends? Just by breaking 1 into 10. Okay, you are dividing one chocolate into 10 parts. So one person, each person will get how many chocolates? How much of the chocolate? One whole chocolate divided into 10 parts means how much? One part is 1 by 10th. Okay, here you can say that fractions can be written as, okay, fractions can be written as selected parts, number of selected parts by total number of parts. Okay, total number of parts, selected parts by total number of parts. Okay, so in the same way, how many parts? One part is given to one person, one part given to one person. Out of how many parts? Total 10 parts. So each person will get one part out of 10 parts. So it will represent as a decimal number 0.1. Okay. Now you all familiar with the number line. See, this is 0 and next whole number will be 1, 2, 3, like that it will goes on. Now I am dividing the 0 and 1. Okay, 0 and 1 into 10 equal parts. You can see 10 dots there. In that each part, okay, each part will represent 1 by 10. Okay, entire one whole thing, this whole thing is going to divide into 10 parts. So each part will be 1 by 10, that is 0.1. Okay. Next, you can see here 10 blocks. Each block will represent one unit. Okay, 1 unit. I am taking such 1 units, 10 blocks I took. Okay, how many? This bar contains how many blocks? 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total 10. Okay, in total 10 of them, I am going to select one part. Now what is the decimal number it represents? 1 by 10 is the fraction and it will be 0.1. But that means this is 0.1, 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, like that until 1 you will get. So first part I am going to select means 0.1. Okay, if I select two parts means 0.1, 0.2. I selected two parts. So it is decimal value is, decimal number will be 0.2. If I selected 6, fraction is 6 by 10 and decimal is 0.6. Now if I took 10 of the 10 blocks means this is 10, 10, 10, 10, like that 10 blocks I took. So total how many blocks are there here? 100 blocks. Okay, now how many blocks are there? 100 blocks. Now if I selected only one block out of all 100 blocks, I selected only one block. So what is the decimal number? It represents 1 by 100. That is a fraction. What is a fraction? 1 by 100. Out of 100 parts, I selected only one part. So what is the complete decimal number? 0.01. Okay, in the next one we will do that conversions, fraction to decimals. There you can understand how this can how this was there. Okay, next. Now if I selected total 99 blocks out of 100 blocks, I selected 99 blocks and only one block is left. I selected all these blocks. Out of 100, 99 is selected. So fraction will be 99 by 100 and the decimal number it represents 0.99. Okay. If such 100 blocks, I took 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that I took 10 blocks of hundreds. That means 10 into 100. How much? 1000. Okay, now how many blocks are there total? 1000 blocks are there. Now can you tell me, if I selected only one block out of 1000, what is the fraction? We can represent it with 1 by 1000. Okay, 1 by 1000 means 0.001. Okay. If I selected 30 blocks out of 1000, okay, total how many blocks are there? 1000 blocks are there. In that I selected only 30 blocks. Okay, so 30, that means the fraction will be 30 by 1000. Okay, out of 1000 blocks I selected 30 blocks. That will represents with 0.030. Okay, this is the pictorial representation of decimals as well as fractions also. Okay. Now let us discuss the basic of decimal number. You can see this is 158.72. Okay, you must read this as 158.72. Don't read it as 158.72. Okay, that is not 72. That is 72. Okay, whatever the part after the decimal point, we can't read it as 72. We have to read it as 72. Okay, this part is known as, whatever the part which is left side of the decimal point is known as whole number part, and the part which is right side of the decimal point is known as fractional part, and the point is decimal point. Okay, we'll call this the part which is left side of the decimal point is whole number part, and the part which is right side of the decimal point is fractional part, and this point is known as decimal point. Okay, we all know the place values, right? We are already familiar with the place values. What are the place values? Starts from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, like that. This is only for the whole numbers. But what about the fractional numbers or decimal numbers? Okay, up to ones, you know that. Okay, in fractional part it starts with tens, TENTHS, tenths, hundredths, thousandth. Next will be 10,000th. Okay, like that it will be there. See, if I am going to write this 158.72 in the place value chart, how can I write this decimal number in place value chart? Take the whole number part. Whole number part starts with ones, no? Ones, tens, hundreds. So what is the first one? 8. So 8 is in ones place. Next one 5. 5 will be in tens place. And 1. 1 will be in hundreds place. Now coming to the fractional part, 7 will be on tenths place. 2 is on hundredth place. Okay, 1's tenths place, hundreds place, and 7 is in tenths place, and 2 is in hundreds place. Okay, you can see this 1 by 1000, 1 by 100, 1 by 10, 1, 10. You can see from right to left the value is increasing. Okay, before 1 you will have 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000, and next will be 1 by 10,000, 1 by 1 lakh, like that it will go on. Okay, this is about the place values of decimal numbers.